Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Ace back with another Madden 20 Alphabet Online head-to-head gameplay for you guys today. We have none other than the the Los Angeles Chargers. Should be San Diego, but hey, sorry if I offended anybody, but that's just how it is, man. You know, it kind of sucks. You know, two LA teams. I feel your pain, Chargers fans. It's kind of difficult being another LA team. I do feel that. But anyway, guys, just jokes. But before we get into the video, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that big red button next to Ace Today. Make sure you subscribe for later videos. This series has been tremendous so far. We're done more than half of the NFL, and I've been enjoying it so far. I've enjoyed playing Madden, and I've enjoyed playing with all these different teams that you normally wouldn't see people playing with. But let's get into the video, guys. We have the Chargers, and they have been a big topic in free agency, and that stems from them losing key players to them making some really good signings, and we're going to get into that. First, we're going to start with the free agent losses. And okay, big free agency losses for the Los Angeles Chargers. No more Philip Rivers and no more Melvin Gordon. And boy, this is coming from an Eagles fan. Bro, you got to do something, bro. You got to do something, man. The Chargers are, they're going to go from one of the more well-respected teams to just one of those teams that you see on the schedule and you're just like, oh, it's a free dub. Sorry, Chargers fans. I don't mean to be that blunt, but you guys just lost a franchise quarterback. Who knows? Maybe you will make me look silly in the draft by possibly drafting someone like Justin Herbert, who in my honest opinion would be a great pickup for the Chargers. Definitely a franchise quarterback for years to come. But as of right now, it's looking pretty grim, Chargers fans. It's not looking that good. And on top of that, you guys lost Melvin Gordon too. It sucks. It sucks. And definitely not one of the biggest losses that I'm going to be talking about in the upcoming days. And quick little hint, we are playing the Los Angeles Rams, so it's a little battle, battle LA right here. And on top of that, the Rams are also our next team, so you guys already know where I'm going to go with that video. But hey, this is the Chargers, so let's continue to talk about their free agency with some of the signings that they've made. And honestly, pretty good signings. They're finally bolstering the O-line, and it's a damn shame that Philip Rivers won't be there, as they signed longtime Green Bay Packers right tackle Brian Bulaga, who has been one of the better right tackles in the NFL. He ain't the best, but he's definitely one of the better ones, so great signing for them to get that O-line a little bit better, put it in better shape. And then on top of that signing, they went ahead and tried to help bolster that secondary with none other than former Broncos cornerback Chris Harris Jr. Another terrific signing. Chris Harris Jr., definitely one of the underrated cornerbacks in the NFL. And I hate using underrated. I've been using it in a lot of my videos. But hey, most of these players that we've been talking about, they're just so underrated. They don't get talked about a lot, and it's definitely a good signing. Hey, Chargers fans, you now have Derwin James paired along with Chris Harris Jr., and that secondary just got a little bit smoother. So, that's definitely something to look forward to. The Chargers are also, especially getting rid of Philip Rivers, they're going to get a little younger. Especially, the quarterback position. But, great signing so far by the Chargers. I'm very excited to see what other moves they plan on making. And definitely going to make, going to be a big step in the right direction for them in basically going back to the playoffs. Because Chargers, we haven't really seen them do anything, during the Philip Rivers era, besides making the playoffs, here and there. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe if they get Justin Herbert, maybe if Tua slides to them, who knows? If they get one of those players and they become a franchise quarterback, the Chargers are in for a good time. And unlike our last video with the Chiefs, we get to talk about our analysis of the offense and the defense. So we're going to start out with the offense. Running back position, they have Austin Eckler now, who they just gave a contract extension. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see if they make him the lead back or if they bring in somebody through the draft and pretty much, have them split in time, which would probably be the best thing to do. But Chargers fans, let me know what you want them to do with the running back position in the comment section below, because you guys know your team better than I do, and I want to hear your opinion. That's what this series is all about. Yes, I'm giving my opinion on these teams, but I don't watch these games completely. I see the highlights. I know a little bit about each team, but you guys know your team more than I do, so let me know how you guys feel below. And honestly, the Chargers offense, man, it's really popping, bro. Like, they got Keenan Allen, they got Mike Williams, Hunter Henry is coming back, I'm pretty sure, and it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, that offense. Now, let's move on to the defense. I mean, the defense, like we mentioned before in the video, Chris Harris Jr. is going to help that secondary grow. I mean, Derwin James, that arguably the best safety in the NFL right now. You could make an argument, but I mean, there is a lot of other safeties, so let me cool on that. If you're a Chargers fan, you'll probably agree with me, but if Derwin James was on my team, I'd probably be saying the same thing. But in other news, the Chargers actually did lose their linebacker Jatavis Brown to my Philadelphia Eagles, so that is a loss for them. Don't know how impactful it will be, but it'll be definitely interesting to see how he plays on a new team. Thomas Davis, I believe he is a free agent, and there's been rumors of him going to Washington, pretty much reuniting with Ron Rivera, so that makes plenty of sense. But once again, let me know what you guys think about these moves, and pretty much, was Thomas Davis good during his, 1 year with the Chargers, or 2 years? I don't even know how long he's been there, to be honest. Me being completely honest, I didn't even know he was on the Chargers until I picked up Madden and started playing, and I saw Thomas Davis. I thought the man retired, but hey, that's me. Pretty much, there's nothing else to really talk about on the offense and defense, so let's just focus on the gameplay right here. For the rest of this video, I really didn't focus on the gameplay in these last couple of videos, and I mean, my fault, but there's so much to talk about with these teams, especially with the off-season pretty much starting. I mean, these teams really do go crazy during the off-season nowadays, but let's focus on the gameplay right here. Pretty much ending the game, we have Melvin Gordon, Chargers fans. I mean, it's a video game, but this is going to be pretty much one of the only times you're going to see him in a Chargers uniform for, probably the rest of his career, unless maybe he'll make a pit stop back before his career ends, but, I can't see that happening. Especially they didn't want to give him a new contract, so it's going to be kind of tough. But that's all I have for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.